welcome to If I Can, You Can. Tonight we're going to be making one of my favorite pasta dishes. It's a shrimp pasta with a ton of vegetables and a light olive oil sauce. And we're also going to be making the pasta ourselves. So let's get started. To make your own whole wheat pasta, all you need is whole wheat flour and an egg. And the ingredients in the pasta are going to be grape tomatoes, spinach, mushrooms, zucchini, onions, garlic, olive oil, goat cheese, shrimp, salt, and chicken broth. To make the pasta noodle, simply take your flour and make a well in the bowl. Crack your egg. Make sure it's in the middle of the well, and slowly just start mixing, incorporating a little bit of flour with each mix. So our pasta is coming together more and more, so now I'm just going to use my hands, just kind of kneading it. It can be a little bit sticky and messy. Just kneading it in the bowl. You might not pick up all the flour, but that's okay. So our dough is pretty much all kneaded and has come together. So I'm just going to break it apart into about 4 balls. I'm just kind of kneading each individual ball. And we're going to put it through our pasta machine here, starting on the lowest setting. And just cranking it through. Making sure that it holds up nice and going to the next setting. And we're going to be making spaghetti, so you don't want to go down to the smallest setting because it won't go through the spaghetti side too well if it's too thin. So just like that, we have a little bit of homemade pasta there. So I'm going to now do that with all 4 of the balls. So that's our last one that I fed through there. Now if you want some really nice and long spaghetti, you can leave them like that and feed them through the machine, but I find it's a little hard to manage. So I'm just going to break it in half here. And just moving to our spaghetti setting. Just going to feed it through that side. And just lay it out on our plate here, making sure that the pieces don't stick together too much. There we go. Oh. So there's our last piece, and this will be enough spaghetti to feed about 2 people. And we're just going to set that aside for right now. So we're going to turn our medium pot of water onto about a medium-high setting and wait for that to boil. In a large skillet on medium heat, you're going to want to add your mushrooms, zucchini, onions, and garlic. as well as your chicken broth. Just give that a quick mix. And you're going to want to cover that and let it cook until all the vegetables are almost completely cooked. Our water is now almost completely boiling, so we're going to toss in our fresh pasta. And this is going to cook for about 5 to 8 minutes. You can separate a few pieces if you'd like. They should separate in the water though fine. Our vegetables are pretty much completely cooked now, so we're going to add our spinach and tomatoes. Spinach and tomatoes are just about cooked now as well. So I'm going to add our shrimp as well as some salt and some Italian seasoning. And we'll let that all cook. Our shrimp are cooked thoroughly, and I've drained off some of the excess liquid. So now we're going to add our pasta, which I've drained and rinsed as well. And finally, we're going to add our olive oil. And some more salt. And we're going to reduce our heat to a low medium. Okay. Make sure you get all that oil all over everything. Just mixing gently. You almost kind of want to fry it in a sense. So this is half our recipe. So we're going to add our goat cheese on top. And I let it simmer for about another 5 minutes on that low-medium heat. So there we go. Just topping it lightly with some nice goat cheese for some extra flavor. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you try this out. And if I can, you can, so please do try it out and enjoy.